Alright, what's up guys, this is Trigga here, and I just decided I'd record this stuff. My dust flying everywhere. So this is currently my setup. As you can see, it's a monitor missing, I just took that one out right now. I got a new desk, so this is the pretty much process of building it. So this is the old one, and I'm getting rid of it and getting a corner one, so I'll show you guys a little step by step every so often to show you what it looks like. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, so here we are again, and as you can see, we actually cleaned it up quite a bit. Got the little area right down there, but it's nothing big. It's just a little few things inside the little nook, but everything else is cleaned up. Of course, we got a huge mess around here now, especially down here. Here's my computer. So yeah, this is everything, and I'll be back when I have the other desk actually set up. Alright, what's up guys, it's Trigga here, and here it is, the final product. This right here is my brand new setup I use for gaming, streaming, recording, video editing, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through what we actually have here. So as you can see, it's going from 2 monitors to 3 monitors. As I've said before, I have a corner desk now, which is a lot more convenient for me. It's a lot easier to access a lot of my stuff that I need to access. A lot of the stuff actually is pretty old. I mean, well, not old, but like I've had it for a while. It's just I've never gotten to use it because I didn't have enough space. For instance, this right here is my sort of lava lamp-ish. It's not really a lava lamp. It's got like the kind of glitter particles in it. It's pretty cool. Very chill. And as you can see, it's, well, it looks green-ish in the video, but it's actually like a bluish kind of teal tint. Of course, we got some stuff up here, just filing cabinet and desk lamp, space shuttle down here, and we also have the gyroscope back there. I gotta find a space to put that because it's really nice watching that thing go. It's kind of cool. It's got like a magnet on it and battery powers it, and it just keeps spinning and other things spin. It's a lot of spinny stuff. So yeah. So where to start? Well, first off, as you can see here, I got my bass 5-string Ibanez SR255, and I believe it's 255. This is the Schecter SGRC7. My Fender is all the way over there. Yes, it's a mess, I know, but my Fender's all the way over there. Then over here we got my Schecter Damien Elite with Floyd Rose. And of course we got my 32-inch flat screen with my PS4 down here, which you really cannot see because it is very dark. So let me turn on a flashlight. So yeah, there's the PS4. It's a little dusty. And then right to the left here, kind of under the cables and everything, you have the Hauppauge, which is connected of course into my computer, my custom built. And now the part that you guys have been waiting for here. This. So what do we have going on here? Well, of course we have a 51-inch by each side, 51 by 51 corner desk. It was pretty decent price too. I got it from Menards. If you guys got them Menards by you or some or any hardware store, you can order them. They're like 60 bucks. It's really nice. It's got black tempered glass on it. It's got this shelf up here, which is really actually kind of nice because I was able to put my Pod HD Pro, which I use for like my guitar and everything. I use it for recording. It's the Line 6 Pod HD Pro X. I have my studio monitors here, and over here they're Behringer. I forgot the exact model. I'll put them in the description. Everything I have here I'll pretty much be able to put in the description. So if you guys want, you know, exactly what I have here, I'll link it to you. So right here we have my Behringer Q1202 USB mixer. I love this mixer. It is amazing for streaming. This and my microphone right here. This is the MXL 990. It's a condenser microphone. It's a really, really, really nice microphone. It's like $100, but it is so worth it. This thing is amazing. I love this microphone. This mixer, the reason why I actually like this is because first off, it's got a 3-band EQ, so you have your low, mid, high. It's also got a low cut. You got your compressor here. A lot of the time, I've actually had people ask me how how my vocals are, you know, like how I get them like not really crisp, but I mean kind of bold-ish. Compressors on your mixer are essential for that. Pretty much the compressor makes my voice louder, but it only has a specific threshold. Once it gets past that threshold for decibels, once it gets over that, it compresses it, so it just kind of brings the volume back down and evens it out, and it's amazing. It's got a gain up here, of course you got the knobber here. It doesn't have the faders. I wish it did have the faders, but even so, even though it doesn't have the faders, it's awesome. I love this mixer. It's got the master fader right here, which, I mean, the master fader actually is really cool because I can just bring that all the way down and, you know, bring it back up and everything, and it really makes talking, if I'm coming back from a break or something like that, it makes talking really smooth and fluid instead of me just popping right back in there. But I mean, that's, you know, not really anything too, you know, crazy. Of course, my car keys with my skull, my phone, and then right here. So what do we have going on here? Well, this right here is the Corsair K70. This is a mechanical keyboard. It's not clicky, so to speak. I mean, it's not like, let me just, my friend's not gonna want, he won't care if I start typing though. Yeah, I was typing in League, but I mean, it's not like the Black Widow, how the Black Widow, let me show you that real quick, how it's more clicky. The classic click from that, it doesn't have that. So, like I said, this one is a quieter keyboard, but it does still have that kind of tactile feel where it's a lot, it's kind of pretty hard to push down, which I really like that kind of keyboard. I don't like where the keys just kind of sink in and everything. The only thing it has a problem with sometimes is when I type, it tends to type a letter twice sometimes, mainly the E key and the period. I don't know why it does that, if it's like a bug with it, but other than that, it's a really nice keyboard. It's backlit, you can turn the LEDs off, turn them on dim, you know. I like them super bright just because it looks really nice. It's my Shark MMO gaming mouse. This right here is a really, really nice mouse. It's got 12 short keys, well, macros, I guess. It's got 12 of them on the side. These are really good if you play especially like League. This blue button right here is actually really cool if you play like FPS games. If you click it, essentially it clicks like 3 times. So it'd be the equivalent of you going like that. It does that with 1 click, which is really, really cool. Oh, I just opened up Slender, didn't I? Yes, I did. No, I don't want to play Slender. Get out of here. Of course, you have the DPI selection right here. When I'm playing League, I tend to keep it all the way on the low, but this is about where my setting is when I'm playing like Daisy or even any shooter. You can also get the client, the driver, which I don't have on my monitor right now. I don't have on my screen. But yeah, you can get like the driver control and everything. It's like a dashboard, and you can actually control it and edit, you know, the macros and all this stuff, and it's really cool. Of course, as you can see, my theme here is blue. I really do like blue. Cable management right now is a bear. Not to mention, got some zip ties hanging right there, but I'll get rid of those. So now the monitors themselves. The monitors, and there's League right here. Let me just minimize that. Boop. Okay. The monitors themselves, they are all the same monitors. These are HP 23CWs. They're 23-inch 1080p, 60 hertz monitors. These are really, really nice monitors for the price. They were about $179, brand new from Best Buy. The bezel on them is very, very low. Like, you can see, that's 2 of them put together right there. It's not a noticeable bezel. I mean, you can see a slight gap between there, but honestly, when I'm looking at it from here, looking at both these, you cannot even see the bezel, like, at all. You can't even see that little gap in there, and it's amazing. So this is what it pretty much looks like from where I sit. It's, you know, it's a really nice view. Up here we got the Logitech C615. It's my webcam I use. It records 1080p video. I'm probably gonna be upgrading to the C920 within the next, you know, few weeks here. Let's see, so under here, of course, we have the blue LED strips going all along the bottom of the desk, which kind of is more of a cosmetic thing more than anything else. Oh, by the way, these are my Steel Series V2. Steel Series. Sorry, these are my Steel Series Siberia V2s. These are amazing. I love these. I love this headset. Like, I love this headset. They're a full-size headset. They have the retractable mic. You can pull a mic out. These things are so comfortable. They have like memory foam on them, and they're just And don't mind this. This is just a counterweight because this microphone is heavy as hell. I kid you not. That microphone weighs like a ton, but it's really durable. Trust me, it's worth it. So yeah, that's the monitors I have set up here. Have them all hooked up to an HDMI to DVI cable, going into my GTX 980, which is down here. I never did go through an actual video of what my computer specs are, so this is the perfect time. Oh, by the way, camera and everything up there. My 3 different cameras started with this, and then we went to this, and now we're at the one I'm using right now, which is the Sony A5000, which if you guys have about 500 bucks to spend, I totally recommend this camera. It's amazing. Okay, going down under. Ugh. Sorry about the noises. Ow. Okay. This is gonna be awkward. So, the computer itself, what do we have here? Well, the case itself, starting off, is the NZXT Switch 810. It's the, voice crack. It's the Switch 810 from NZXT. Yeah, cables. It's the full-size tower. This thing is huge. It's literally like 30 pounds when everything is inside of it. So this case right here is a truck. I've hit this thing with my chair before. I've bumped into this a bunch of times. Dude, this thing, I mean, it's a solid case. So the internal components here are the Intel i7-4790K. I didn't overclock. I know you're gonna hate on me for that, but I didn't overclock it. It's still at the 4.0 gigahertz. With turbo though, it can go up to about 4.4. So cooling that is the Corsair H100i. It's a closed liquid cooling loop. There's the fans up there. I believe they're 140 millimeter, or no, I think they're 120. And then we got the rad up there, which is really hard to point at from down here. We have the NZXT fans that came with the case. We have one on the top, one in the back here, one right here, and then one right behind this front panel right here. And those right there, I believe, are 140 millimeter. The motherboard itself, I swapped out my other one. If you guys want me to do a review on why, I can, but let's just say that there was a short in a Razer Naga, and it kind of fried my USB port and fried my motherboard. So, all that aside, so yeah, so I used to have the Asus Z97 Mark II, but I switched to the MSI Gaming 5, Z97 Gaming 5. This right here is a freaking amazing motherboard. I love this motherboard. Is this cardboard stuck to this? Yes, it is. That's cardboard. Okay. I really like this motherboard though because it does have the real temperature display right here. So it's really nice. I could just look down here to see what the temperatures are without having to open up like open hardware, or, you know, open hardware monitor, etc., etc. We have 16 gigs of G.SKILL Ripjaw X series RAM, 1600 megahertz. Right here we have the EVGA GeForce GTX 980 with the ACX 2.0. That's that gigantic heat pipe that's sticking out there, and you can see the fans are not spinning. Now you're probably thinking, well, what the hell is up with that? Well, that's the nice part about the ACX 2.0. They don't spin unless they need to cool the card. Unless the card is starting to get hot, they don't spin. So you're probably thinking, well, what is that supposed to do? Well, it saves your fans first off. Second, it just saves the bearings overall. And third, it saves power. With your fans spinning consistently, even when the card doesn't have to be cooled, you're using power and you're wearing down the bearings. With the 2.0, ACX 2.0, you don't have to worry about that. It just doesn't run unless it really needs to. So that's actually what's cool about that. Right down here we have the Roswell Lightning Series 1300 watt power supply. As you can see, all of the connectors right here, I hooked up on the blue ports. You also have 2 red, as well as 2 green. All the Molex, PCI, etc., etc., they are all going through the blue ones just because it matches the system a lot better. But you can change the color of the fan on top here to blue, red, or off. Of course I picked blue because again it matches the system. Right here you can't really see too much. Hey, you can kind of see them. Right here is the LED strip, which is being controlled by my NZXT RGB controller. This thing is really, really cool. If you're a cosmetic freak like me, where I love lights, especially LEDs, if you can't tell by now, this is actually really cool because you can dim them, you can brighten them up. There you go, that's the brightest. You can also change what they do. So you can have it flash, you can change the pace of it, which is kind of cool. You can have it where it kind of fades, you can slow it down a little bit so that let's speed it up just a little more. See, you can have it where it alternates colors, which is really, really, really nice. You can also have it to where it sort of fades in between lights like that, fades in between the colors. And then of course you have it back to stationary. You can also control the hue of each of these by turning each individual knob here. Each of my fingers are on a knob. You can turn it so you can make it like that. Turn this one all the way down and you can have just red right there. You can turn this one back up, have sort of purplish. You can turn this one down, go straight back to blue. And they're pretty much how it sounds. The name itself, RGB. You have red, green, blue, which is first knob, second knob, third knob, red, green, blue. So if you turn this one all the way up, you get more of a tealish color, kind of sky blue. Turn it all the way down right here on the blue knob, you get a green. So this is a really, really, really cool little LED controller. I was gonna go with cathodes, but I was hearing my friend have way too much trouble with cathodes, so I just went with the LED strip, especially with the controller. It fits right into a 3.5 inch bay, so a drive bay, so you're good there. And then of course up top here we have my 1 terabyte Toshiba external hard drive. And the hard drives in here, I forgot about those. The main hard drive is the Samsung 840 EVO, it's the SSD. That's my main drive, it's a 1 terabyte. And then we have a backup and secondary Seagate Barracuda, I think it is. It's an SDT1000, I believe it is. But it's a hybrid drive. Hybrid drives, I really do like hybrids a lot more just because you get the speed, or somewhat similar speed of an SSD without the price. It's a lot cheaper and it's still really fast for a hard drive. So that's actually about it. Oh, and of course the power line right here. For those of you guys who don't know, power lines are really, really good. I love using power lines for internet. You can hook up wireless, Ethernet, or power line. I personally like power lines because, in my opinion, it's a lot faster than just hooking up Ethernet. Plus, it's a lot more convenient. I have this little cable right here going into the power line, and the way power lines work, it plugs into the outlet, and you have to kind of know the schematics of your house because you need to know where the wiring is at. You have to be on the same circuit. So you plug this into here, you plug the other one wherever your modem is, which is across that wall over there. It's in the next room. And instead of routing, 50 or 100 feet of cable, just take this little bit and then plug the other side of the adapter in that room, plug that into the router, boom, you're good. So that, I believe, is actually it for this setup. And yeah, so let me get back up here. So that's it. If you guys got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little setup video, this little tour. No, monitors don't go into sleep mode. No. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour here of my home studio setup streaming thing. So if you did, feel free to leave a like and share it with your friends. If you guys got some builds, you can leave them on my Facebook page or anywhere like that. Show me on Twitter, tag me in them. You can post them pretty much anywhere on my social media. All the links for everything, Twitch, all that stuff is in the description. And that's it. So I guess I will see you guys in my next live stream or video, etc., etc. And that's it. So I'll see you guys later. I'm Trigga and I'm out.